What's up, YouTube? TeamBonita here, with an original deck profile of Fiend.
Fiend Seal.
Okay, Fiend Seal. Okay, so let's get started.
Alright, check it out. These are my monsters. That, in case of most of my monsters that are in attack, I can send them, and it works a lot because I usually combine that effect with my Archfiend of Guilford. It works awesome in the grave. So I can decrease it in those times that a high level beater like 25 is going against my other weaker monsters. That because that's perfect Fiend takes control, like against that damn scrap dragon. I have this. If I have no cards in the field, it creates me a token. This deck's main base, I never special summon. I hate special summon. To me, it's too damn complicated to special summon. Synchro summoning, I'd rather stick to the oldies, to tribute summoning. This deck focuses only on that purpose. Slay Warrior, 2, because I love this deck. Also has Fiend beaters. I devote this deck only to Fiends, and because of their high beaters. This, it gets me a token, so I can tribute it later. And yeah, sometimes I exceed, or by a chance I do synchro, almost never. Card guard to protect my monsters, and also install for some time for it, then tribute it later. This, so that my heavy beaters can attack twice. Brainjacker, I take control one of my opponent's monsters, like Scrap or Stardust, and then I'll take it out later. For my first turn, if I control no monsters, I'll tribute this to get another. This, it stalls for time, can take out 2, and yeah, by chance I do synchro for a level 7, like my Infernal Archfiend, Black Rose. Yeah, or Black Rose. This, also another tuner, but when it's destroyed I get my level 1. And the only reason I run that is that I get this guy, and then I contribute it later. These are heavy beaters. I love them. And one of my favorites,
Random Goldfish for the win.
Nah, that's not it.
Why don't you eat it?
Nah, I don't like goldfish. Or my Archfiend soldiers. I love them. Amongst all the tribute summon type monsters I use, I have a lot of them. I was having a hard time to choose from all of them, but I chose my End of Anubis. That card screws a lot of decks like Dragoonies. They need to use the graveyard. Any card that targets the graveyard, activates in the graveyard, or uses the graveyard is automatically gone. Plus, it's a fair beater. Vanity Fiend, like one of my aces, I cut down all their special summoning. Once against an E-Hero deck, I got them both on the field, and he was screwed. He couldn't do anything. This guy is one of my biggest beaters. I usually sometimes tribute my Dark Fiends to get him to 8,000. My Dark Ruler, of course, when he destroys a monster, its effect's negated. And very, very old card, Hell Poem. If it's destroyed by battle, it stays in the graveyard. It cannot be special summoned from the graveyard or removed. During each end battle phase, they have to discard one random card. Even if they don't conduct their battle phase, it still goes. These were other Fiends. Visor Shark, if it's tribute summoned or special summoned or flip summoned, I return all face down cards, including spells and traps and monsters. Yeah, he makes sure that all monsters on the field wind up in attack mode, because I hate it that they only stick to defense. This deck is to make sure my opponent does not use any traps, does not special summon, and I keep hitting him and hitting him and hitting him with max force. This one, to get a couple of my lost Fiends back from the graveyard, although it is weak in attack, and also some guys told me that you can make this for a great synchro engine. This, because high beater, if my opponent's using Fiendish Chain on my much tougher monsters, he'll be the target. And this, sometimes I use them to send to the grave, and that card saves me once, like against Locomotion or something. I use his attack. I use this to decrease the attack and managed to get destroyed Helper, and now the chain was complete. Really awesome. For my spells, I have Lightning Vortex to clear the field. This, Fires of Doomsday, so I can get some monsters, so I can tribute them there. Enemy control, switch to defense. The Strength for more heavy battle. And this, I think I'm going to add 2. Soul Exchange, let me tribute one of my opponent's monsters. You can't Stardust it because I'm tributing. It's awesome. I think I'm about adding 2. I have my Sword to stall for a little bit of time. I got a Reborn. I bring back some of my old Fiends. I know True Nate's banned. I'm going to replace it for Heavy Storm or something. In other Fires of Doomsday. And for if my opponent only has one monster and he's stalling for it, like I have this, like Marshmallow.
Clear the field?
Yeah. I hate it with those cards. This deck makes sure I can stop them all. For this, Threatening.
Gotta catch him or gotta
Shut up. One of my friends told me that why run this card? if the idea is to pop the whole field, and I strongly agree with him, because this deck in traps
I'll
is,
point the camera.
all the traps in this deck are used to clear my opponent's field and to protect all of my monsters. Mirror Force, Tyrant's Temper to protect my monsters from the trap cards, trap stun, more support, Oriental to take everything out, Damage Condenser to summon some more monsters,
That looks tasty.
2 traps, again, I hate trap cards, and Phoenix Chain against the Scratch and Stardust.
Okay, so there's original Fiend deck by TeamBonita. So yeah, flip some patties.